Welcome to BC Outdoors Sport Fishing with your host, Mike Mitchell. BC Outdoors Sport Fishing has been made possible by your Toyota BC dealers, Rapala, Harborcraft and Kingfisher, Yamaha, and the Pacific Salmon Foundation.
Oh my goodness! That is awesome.
Look at that fish. Gorgeous.
There he goes. Wow. Look at that wrist on him.
Oh, this is a Chinook.
Chrome
Beautiful.
bullet.
Welcome everybody to BC Outdoors Sport Fishing. I'm your host, Mike Mitchell. Today we're fishing with Mike Kelly from Tales and Tales Sport Fishing Adventures. Mike, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Mike. Yeah, good to have you.
Love this area, but tell us, where are we?
Well, we're on the northern tip of Vancouver Island up here in beautiful Port Hardy at the end of Highway 19, and it's a great little fishing and logging town up here, and we have all the species of Pacific salmon as well as great bottom fishing for halibut, lingcod, red snapper and all that.
Cool.
And yeah, welcome.
I gotta tell you, this has gotta be one of my most favorite spots. I've spent some time up here before doing some fishing and I just absolutely love this area. So that's when I contacted you and we can make the show work. I was excited about coming up and filming up here. So what are we going to be doing?
Well, we're going to be going for salmon here, and
Yep.
the focus is going to be catching salmon very close to Port Hardy, and
Yep.
just to show how good the fishing is here around Port Hardy. And so we can expect to catch Chinook salmon, which is what we're going to be targeting, but as well we'll be seeing some coho and pink salmon, and
Okay.
possibly chum or sockeye as well. So.
Okay, so we got the whole gamut running up here right now. But really what we want to do is we want to get down past those species. We want to get the big boys of Chinook.
Absolutely.
Maybe like a tyee or two.
Absolutely. Let's hope we
And,
get a tyee.
we get some fish. So it sounds good. We say we get at it.
Let's get at it, Mike.
All right, sounds good. On? Okay, you
We got a nice hit here.
Okay, I'll just pull this up here. I'll clear this one and I'll clear that one for you.
Wants to take a little bit of line.
Okay, we're good. I'll just bring this up, get that out of the way.
Oh.
Clear this one for you.
Very
too.
good hit there.
Good job. Way to hit
We
that
just
one.
came around the point there, and I noticed a little bit of bait fish on the sounder, and immediately we hooked up. Yep, we got a nice fish here, so I think we got a nice salmon on. Oh, there we go. Took a nice little run for us. Oh, we got a nice little Chinook salmon here. Not too little, actually. It's
No?
good
Okay.
size Chinook salmon.
Good fish.
Oh, you sure hear how smooth those Rapala reels are. They're just beautiful.
So let's talk a bit about the area, Mike. How long have you been fishing up in Port Hardy area? And
Well, I've been in Port Hardy for almost 15 years now.
Yep.
And been guiding in the area since 2003. So I kind of came here on a vacation and just couldn't leave. The fishing was too
look how
good.
clear the water is. This is
Absolutely.
just
Yeah,
gorgeous.
you can see how purple. Whoa!
Good fish, Mike. Good fish.
Absolutely.
Good job.
Beautiful fight.
So again, Port Hardy.
I mean, we're basically on the north end of the island here, so we've got runs. You know, we see runs from Washington State, Campbell River.
Yep. Look at that fighting that, giving them different pressure on the sides and stuff. Good job.
Yeah.
And you're free and clear on this side, except for that rod.
Okay, we might want to back the boat out just a little bit here. That's right under the boat now. Oh no,
What are you on?
their motor.
Okay, want me to lift it up?
Yeah.
You clear?
Clear.
Still on there? Attaboy. A little excitement.
So yeah, Port
That's a little
Hardy.
exciting.
Port Hardy is, of course, it's the northern end of the island, so you got a lot of cold upwelling currents that bring a lot of nutrients into the area, and
Yeah.
of course that brings a lot of herring, needlefish, sand lance, all the good stuff that salmon like to feed on. So
This is great fish. I just can't believe how clear this water is here.
Absolutely.
Well, you can see that flasher, and when you can see that fish down about 8-10 feet down, and you can see him turn on his side, and you can see a full fish, you know you're in some clear water.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're in full control here, so you just let me know when you want me to get him, but he's looking good.
Yeah.
I think you can get him up on the head.
So I'm going to see if I can get him into the net here. There we go. Oh, nice scoop, Mike.
Give you a high five on that one. Good
Beautiful.
job.
Ah, beautiful northern Vancouver Island.
You ready to see this? Folks, you ready to see this fish? Look at how gorgeous shape this fish is in.
What a beautiful fish.
Look at that.
Look at the purple colors on it. Nice chrome bright Chinook.
Yeah, we're in this. We've got the catch release net, so we got some options here. I think we should maybe take this one though.
Sure,
what do you think?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have a little barbecue fish dinner tonight.
Yeah,
so
good fish. What do you think?
Yeah.
Is he pushing 30, Mike?
I would say maybe 24. Oh, it's stuck on that bloody thing there. Okay. That's a nice fish. He might be 30, 27. That's a nice fish.
Yeah, it is. Very good fish. Shallow.
What we've got here is beautiful northern Vancouver Island Chinook salmon. Took an anchovy with, of course, the Gamakatsu hooks and being nice and sharp. They held on when we had quite a fight there.
First thing we noticed, adipose fins clips. It means hatchery fish. And this is exactly what these hatchery fish are made for. This is what they do. It's a put and take fishery. They want you to retain these fish. And that's why we've decided to take this one. He's absolutely gorgeous though. Beautiful fish, Mike. Good job. Some acrobats around the motors and stuff. And we can't believe you didn't lose it. I would have lost that fish.
Yeah,
that's an expert. That's an expert right there.
But you know, I'll tell you, it's that suffix line too. Yeah. It's super abrasion resistant, both the leaders and the main line, and help keep this fish on.
And we were saying we made that pass coming in here. We juiced up with some of that Procure, that herring gel, and it was, or anchovy gel, and lights out right away, bang on.
So it wasn't even a minute. We had our first hit.
So that's good. So now we know. We'll just keep juicing up.
There's more BC Outdoors Sport Fishing right after this break. Closed captioning provided by Coast Spas, the world's best built spas.
Hello folks, well again this morning we're going to head out to the bay here, Port Hardy. We can't get some other fish. Yesterday we had a bit of a tougher day fishing. We got one Chinook and a whole pile of coho and things, which really isn't a tough day fishing, but we're looking for more Chinook than anything. So we're going to head out this morning again and go and get some more fish. Hey Mike? Got there.
Thinking we might have a coho or a pink here, but
yeah, that's too bad.
Wade's shaking its head.
Let's talk a little about seasons up here. When's fishing time usually really good in Port Hardy? Like when do you want guys coming up? And
well, we're lucky. We have Chinooks around all year, and we've good winter Chinook fishing. And of course, it carries right through to the summer. But we often, our season pretty much starts. We see a lot of tourists in March. And they continue right through until September and October when there's really good halibut and bottom fishing. So,
and the halibut, of course, depends on whether or not we get a closure and all that too, right? So, which is a whole nother kettle of fish.
Absolutely, and it really depends on whether DFO is going to allow us to stay open. Oh, we got a Chinook here.
Do we?
We do, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, this looks like a.
Let's take some.
One about 20 pounds, maybe.
Okay, well, let's take some invasive actions here then. That's a bonus. Absolutely. And you're saying that this is what, your 40th or 45th day in a row on the water?
44th day in a row on the water and fishing out of Port Hardy here. So yeah, we're lucky. We've got excellent fishing for all species, both salmon and bottom fish. And we of course get all the species of Pacific salmon here. And it's what it is. It's a diversity of the geography around here, where you have a lot of different. There's a lot of different islands and channels and currents and tides and whatnot here that that allow for it's a nice Chinook there.
There we go.
That allow give us a lot of feed and whatnot, good places to fish. So.
Just get our Scotty net ready here too.
Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, do a little run for us here. There we go.
Good fish, Mike.
Yeah. Looks like that Gamakatsu hook's firmly planted in the corner of his mouth, and
Yep.
you know, I just had put that anchovy down, and we had. Oh, there he goes. Nice net job, Mike.
That's what I'm famous for, bud.
That's what you're famous for. Haha, nice work.
Net job. All right. Nice fish.
Yeah, not
Great
too shabby.
fish, yeah.
Not too shabby.
There you go. Oh, that's nice.
That was a nice Chinook.
High teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
Worked on some of the snaps here on the side of the boat. Good stuff.
Tell you what I really like about these harbor crafts is all the deck space that you can fight a
Oh,
fish.
yeah.
You know, that fish was one side of the boat onto the other side, and
Yeah.
having a big deck like this gives you a lot of room to move around
Teamwork.
and play a fish.
Clearing lines.
Clearing lines.
Getting stuff out of the way helps too. And of course, we're doing a big donut here, and we're just kind of joking about earlier how we're seeing some of the boats do donuts when they're getting fish, but I see why now.
Yeah, that's exactly how it
excited.
works. So,
Well, I think we'll take this one since he's in here.
yeah,
Take care of him, and we'll show you guys in a sec here. Nice fish, bud.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not bad.
Pretty-
We've seen some bigger ones. We caught a big
We
one.
have, yeah.
We're gonna maybe get some bigger ones, but
This has been
that's a great fish, though.
Oh yeah,
you know?
pretty typical size that we've seen this year up here in Port Hardy, and certainly a lot of fight, the good eating size fish, and a lot of fun to catch. So
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you also too. One of our sponsors, Pacific Sound Foundation, do a lot of work to ensure that we have fish like this, and without them, without some of the things we've done, and we did a tour of the Quatsino Salmon Center there yesterday, and beautiful facility, but again, without those guys,
oh yeah,
we're in a bit of a world of hurt here. So we're glad that we have those guys on our side and helping us out get some fish like this. But this is just
well, it's not just the hatchery enhancement; it's also
No.
the stream enhancement.
Oh,
They
yeah,
do
and
a
the
lot of
habitat,
in-stream
yeah,
habitat
habitat,
work
yeah.
and whatnot. And
big help. Good stuff.
of course, you can see he's got the black at the base of the teeth. That's a Chinook. Where the coho would have the white, and yeah,
Just size too.
and the size too. Yeah, it's a little bit heftier.
Let's put them in the fish box. I don't want to hold them anymore. I want to
there you-
catch one of these myself.
So. There you go.
Learning with the pros. Brought to you by your Toyota BC dealers.
Today we're going to talk about tying up a salmon leader that you can use when you're using an anchovy trolling for salmon. We're going to begin with the Suffix 30-pound Invisalign. It's a fluorocarbon line. I like to tie my leaders about 7 feet, so that's usually about a pull and a half, I guess. That's my lucky measurement. We'll clip that off. And then we're going to start with our Gamakatsu hooks. So I'm going to use a number 4/0 trailer hook. First thing I'll do is pinch off that barb. Okay, because of course you got to use barbless hooks when you're fishing for salmon in British Columbia. Okay. And then what we do is we go through the hook and we wrap the line around that about say 5 or 6 times. Just about like that. Then we find the other end of the line. We bring it back around. Go through the eye of the hook. Pull out a fair bit of the slack until we end up with just a little loop. You see I've got a little loop there. And then what I do is I pinch that loop off. Put my fingers through and I continue wrapping the same direction around the hook about 3 times. And just pull the loop tight. Snug it up. And then I'm also using a treble hook to hold the anchovy in place in the teaser head that we're using. So what I do is, again, same knot, just slide it. And of course this is a similar knot that you would use when you're tying a fly, when you're doing a whip finish on a fly. So I like to leave about, say about 2 inches between the hooks, and if you're using bigger baits, say such as a herring or something like that, you could just make it further apart. Or if they're very small anchovies, you can bring them even closer together. So pick the distance you like. I like about 2 inches, that's about a good distance. And again, you wrap it around. Let's try 7 times. There we go. Grab the other end of the line. We go back through the eye again in the other direction. And again, wrap it around both. going in the same direction as we did to start with. Usually 3 times is sufficient. And pull the loop tight. There we go. For more tips like this, visit bcoutdoorsmagazine.com.
There's more BC Outdoors Sport Fishing right after this break. Welcome back to BC Outdoors Sport Fishing. And now, here's a look at today's tackle and gear, which is available at thefishinghole.com.
Hello folks, we're going to talk to you a little bit about the gear that we've been using on today's episode. The first we're going to talk about is the rods. The rods are a 10'6" classic moocher by Rapala. We paired it up with the North Coast mooching reel, and we put on our Suffix line, which is a 25-pound high-vis Suffix Elite in green here. And then this is where Mike kind of comes in with his specialties. I bring this and he brings the other stuff and talks about it. So,
well, today we're using a variety of Coyote brand flashers, several different colors, changing them up during different light conditions. We're using those in combination with a anchovy and various variety of teaser heads. And our leaders are tied with Gamakatsu hooks. These are 4/0 and #1 treble hook. Of course, they're barbless as well. We're also using, to tie our leaders, we're using the Suffix Invisalign fluorocarbon.
And also too, what we're doing is we're just adding a little scent, either masking or more of attractant type stuff with some of the Procure stuff. So we're using the herring super gel, one of them, the herring oil as well with the UV in it. Of course, the high performance Scotty downriggers, this beautiful Kingfisher boat we're on, and the big Yami motors and the Lowrance sounders sure make a difference when we're out fishing. So
absolutely.
Again, we'll have a quick look here at the list of stuff we've been using and enjoy. I got one here, Mike.
I got double up here.
We get a double header?
Yep.
Nice. I don't know, just our lines are, we're all right.
Just cleaned our lines up and put them back down and hooked into a double header here.
See, this is also the difference when you're fishing with somebody that knows what they're doing all the time. Right away, Mike's still fighting a fish and he's clearing the lines, and downriggers are coming up, and it just makes it easier on everybody, right? You get so many people leave their stuff down, and don't give yourself a fair chance, because that's when tangles happen. And oh, I got something blue up there. Mike, that's looks like a good
I'd
fish, bud.
say we got a couple Chinookies on here. Oh, mine's running the boat.
Is it? Awesome.
Oh, caught up to him. There we go.
Yeah. Mine, I can see mine just on below the surface out here. I haven't seen that flasher come up yet, though. I'm just going to wait for that flasher. Once that breaks surface, there's my tension.
Nice Chinook.
Yeah,
Nice
good one
Chinook.
there.
Oh, mine's going again here.
Mine's not done yet.
That fish just came at me. It must have came 50 feet at me in about 6 seconds, and I was able to pick up the line. So,
oh, he's coming right in the boat. Oh, look at him. I can see the flasher flying. I can't catch him.
oh, you caught up to him. Woohoo! Yeah, this is great.
Oh, that was awesome. We're getting a workout. This guy is schooling me. Oh, terrible. Terrible. Oh, come on, he's coming back this way again. Here, he's right underneath the boat. I can see a flasher screaming. Yes!
Yeah, I might have to go. Oh, we're doing the
We're doing the tango
back deck
dance here.
two
You
step
can hear
here.
those. Listen to those reels.
Oh, they're beautiful.
He's a hot
Oh,
fish.
this is a nice fish too I've got here.
Okay, I'm going over you again.
Okay, we're going over and under. There we go, back and forth. Double header of Chinook here in Port Hardy.
Oh, yes. Good job.
And we're literally, I mean, we're not even 6 or 7 minutes from the dock.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I mean, we're so close to town. We might even go in and get a pizza after this.
Mike, this is the hardest fighting Chinook I've ever caught. The way that thing came to the boat
back
twice.
and forth, left and right. And we've still got the boat and gear. We've been traveling forward the whole time here. So what we should do, I would think, is we should maybe just put one rod in the holder, and we'll keep the boat moving forward.
Okay.
And we'll try to get a net on this guy. Maybe I can even net him myself here. I'll try.
And normally one of us would be grabbing that net, but
Yeah, we're gonna have to try some different methods here.
Can I help you with anything there?
Okay, let's see if I can get this guy. I can get this guy over here. Right.
I got kelp, Mike.
Okay.
Oh, I got some kelp, not good.
Do you? Okay.
Flasher here.
Let's see if I can get my guy here.
I think mine's ready to go too, so.
Okay, I got mine in the net. Let's just see if we can get Mike's in the net too at the same time.
And caught a little kelp. I can still see mine just down there.
Okay.
You can reach, Mike, if you can. You try and keep as much tension on this fish
Okay.
as possible.
What I'm gonna do,
Bloody kelp went right
what I'm
underneath
gonna
it.
do is I'm just gonna unclip my leader here. Just unclip my leader. I'm just gonna set my rod down over here.
This is chaos at its best here. I'm gonna try. See, Mike, see if you can shake that kelp off there for me.
Okay.
Well, that fish is ready.
Is it okay? I don't know if I might be able to get this guy out of the net real quick here, Mike.
Okay, mine's right there, Mike, and it's in the kelp there.
Is it?
This is where you can lose fish for sure. Kelp. The kelp's right at the hook here.
This guy's free.
Chaos.
We've
This
got
is absolute chaos.
Chaos
All right,
here.
so
Now we got
you-
one fish in the net, and we're just gonna net this other one here. Of course, Mike's got a bit of
Salad.
salad in here.
Huh?
Oh, that's a nice fish, Mike. Oh, there we go.
Ah.
Woohoo!
I gotta tell you, I stopped breathing. That fish went around that kelp.
Look at this, Mike. The line just broke. It just broke as we got it in the net. Look at that right there.
Amazing. How do you do this? Double header Chinook and kelp wrapped around, and you net them both at the same time. They're twins, pretty much. We're just gonna get these fish taken care of. We got a bunch of kelp wrapped around this one here, and we'll show you guys our catch together, okay? We'll be right back here. Here you go, folks. There's a look at our double header Chinook from Port Hardy. Mike Kelly from Tides and Tales Sport Fishing Adventure. Mike, thanks again for having us. This has been an absolute blast. I'm going to recommend to you guys, if you're coming up this area, give Mike a call. Come up and fish with him. He's going to show you. He's going to put you into fish and all that. And just look, here's the evidence right here. And I guess I should say thank you for joining us today on BC Outdoor Sport Fishing. We look forward to having you join us again on a future episode.
BC Outdoor Sport Fishing has been made possible by your Toyota BC dealers. Rapala, crafted from experience. Yamaha, what kind of Yamaha are you? Harborcraft and Kingfisher, Canada's best-selling welded aluminum boats. The Pacific Salmon Foundation, bringing them back stream by stream. Freshwater Fisheries Society of BC, Scotty, Lowrance, Procure, thefishandhole.com, and Coast Spas. Along with